Yes, what's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to this new episode for my playlist, Trading Education. In this video we'll talk about Fibonacci retracement levels and just in general the best way to use Fibonacci levels in trading. How to find good long orders, how to find good short orders, but also just normal spot entries, whatever type of trading you have. We'll just discuss Fibonacci retracement. I won't go into depth about why it works or I will just tell you how I use it and how I feel like it works the best, because I think it's one of the most powerful tools in trading. So what I'll do in this video, first I'll tell you how I draw Fibonacci levels. In general, they're from top to bottom or bottom to top. And then you have certain levels based on that initial move that tend to work as support or resistance. I'll show you some of my rules about Fibonacci's. Here you can see that, for example. Hopefully it's big enough, but I'll actually make it a bit bigger. And then, as you can see right now, this is the price in March 2021. We'll do some live trading, I guess. We'll just take a look at the price, and I'll show you when a level is stronger or not. I think that also provides some value. All right, so first of all, some things all together. There are a lot of Fibonacci levels. You have 236, you have 782, but the strongest ones are the 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, and the 1.618. 0.382 and 0.618 are by far the strongest. 0.5 can be strong as well, but it's not that strong. 1.618 is the strongest when you're determining resistance levels in, for example, a rally. Also very strong. Fibonacci only works in a trending market. A good way to find out if a market is trending or not is, well, first of all, here you can see it's trending. Higher lows, as you can see all the time, but also with moving averages, which is another indicator. If that's under the price, if that's moving in one way, the price is trending that way. And the bigger, the more recent, the stronger. If you have a huge move for Ethereum, so for example from the top at 4,000 down to 1,000, then the Fibonacci all the way in from that top to the bottom is stronger than if you just have a small fib like this here, for example. This is a small fib. You can see that we did not even respect it that much. So the bigger, the stronger, and the more recent, the stronger as well. Sometimes I leave fibs like this on the charts, but the longer I go, the less important they are in determining entry levels. So for example, here you can see a more recent one. I would actually use this more, and this is actually stronger, I think. All right, so we're back into time. First of all, let me explain to you how I draw my Fibonacci levels, because I have a particular way for that. Basically, as I said, it's from top to bottom, but for me it also is very important how much we already have gone up. So for example, here you would say this is the top. That's true, but if you drag that down to the bottom, you can see that we already went up to that 618. For me, if it goes up higher than the 382 fib, I no longer drag it down even more. To me, then that's the fib from here, but then we go on to the next, to the lower top. So from here, you drag it to this bottom. You can see that it touched the 382 fib there, but we did not go any higher. So we can drag it down even more. And here you can see we touched that 618 again. So then this fib is not invalid, but I will not drag it down more. Then you'll get to this top right here. If you drag it down, you can see that we went to the 0.5 fib. 382 was not even respected, so then I cannot drag that down, and like that I draw my fib levels. It's hard to explain, to be honest, but that's how I do it. So basically I drag it from the top to the bottom. If it retraces more than the 382 fib, I will not drag it down even more. If it does not go higher than the 382 fib, then I can extend the fib. That's basically how it is. Make sure to re-watch that a couple of times to understand it correctly. You can always send me pictures of how you're doing it, and I'll show you whether that's correct or not. All right, let's go a little bit into the future so we can hopefully get some fibs going. All right, so here, for example, you could see the bottom to the top. There are no retracements further than the 382. Here we get the first one, that's to the 236. The 236 fib is also one I use, but it's not that strong, and I do not use it as an entry that much. So here, for example, you can see that we're not really trending, right? The EMAs are all flat. They're not above the price, they're not over the price, so it's not a trending market. So let's actually skip forward a little bit more until we're trending again. Well, here you could say we're trending, all right? Perhaps let's run it a little bit longer. I guess you could say right here that we are still trending. It's not that strong of a trend though. And here we're consolidating again. So in times like these, I just don't use Fibs that much. You can go to the 1 hour time frame, then it's trending more, but it's in general, it doesn't work that well. Here, briefly, we were trending, so you could draw a Fib like this. You can see it retraced, but not further than the 302. It did not close below the 302, so we extend. Then the next level, then the next level, drop down to the 236, did not reach the 302, did not break below that, so we extend. Again, we can extend. Again, we can extend all the way to this top right here. And then what you can see is that the market was already less trending here, but that 382 Fib, as I said, 382, 618 are the strongest ones. The first time we touched that 382 Fib, we actually found some strong support there, and it could have been an amazing entry. But let's actually skip further into time to see when the market is trending again. Yeah, I guess here you could argue that it's trending. EMAs are under the price. Remember, 382, 618, those are the strongest Fib levels. So let's actually try to determine a great entry level. And I do want to say, based on only Fib levels, it's very hard to say that. But all right, so we cannot start here at the bottom, because you can see that immediately we retrace more than the 382 Fib, right? So you could try to start from here. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. You can start to try from here, or try to start from there. There you can see that we did retrace down to the 382, but we did not break down below that. So we go on to the next top, and then we drop down to the 0.5. So we drop down further than the 382. So then we start our next Fib from here. And what you'll see there is that we actually do not drop down further than the 382. So we can extend this to the next top, which is right here. Again, we have not dropped down to the, we have dropped down to the 236, but not to the 382. So perhaps if it touches the 382 now, it's a strong trade. Let's actually see if we can, if we can touch it or not. Here you can see, so if we make a higher high right here, we have not broken down below the 382 Fib, so we extend it to that new top. And we will see again whether we will drop down. Here we touched the 382 Fib, found support at that level initially. It's the strongest one. Let's actually see if it will provide us with more support. Well, yes, it provided us with quite a lot of support, right? So there you can see, if you draw the Fib this way, in my eyes, it's the best way to actually get good entries and to make the Fibonacci's work. Touch the 382 and from there started going up again. Great entry. I would have already taken some profits right here. So let's continue. All right, here you can see we made a new top. We did not break down below the 382 Fib, so we can extend it. Well, let's see if we react to some Fib levels again right now. And it works the same way if the price is dropping down, right? But then it's just inverse. Here again, we're making some new highs, and we have not dropped down below the 382 Fib, so we can extend it. Now you can see that the Fib levels actually become, this is becoming a bigger and bigger Fib level. So it's becoming stronger and stronger, which is a good thing. We've gone higher already. This was in April 2021. So here we rallied a lot. You can see it. We touched the 236 Fib, found support there. Sometimes when the market is very, very bullish, the 236 Fib is the strongest one. This was at the beginning of the bull market in 2021. So yeah, we were quite strong there. A big spike down. Yeah, these are market circumstances that sometimes Fibs do not work, but you can see again that even though, and you do have to know, I mean, sometimes Fib levels just don't work. You have to find your own strategy on how and when they work, and develop your own strategy, develop your own plan on when it's the best to take them and to trade them. But here as well, you can see that from the 618 Fib, during this crash, we actually found support there and bounced up to at least 2200 again. So from that's like it's like more than a 10% move. But alright, this video is getting too long. Hopefully you understand a little bit more about Fibonacci levels from this video. It's a hard concept to explain, I think. but hopefully this still provided some value. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know. For now, take care and bye.